Hi, John Santana here with Graggle Marketing LLC. Thank you again so much for saying yes to this screencast. I was actually doing some market research in the area and I came across your website. And I noticed a few things that I just wanted to at least reach out to you and talk to you about. And then also, I don't know the current traffic of your business, but what I can see is the traffic that your website is bringing you. And so that was something also that I wanted to kind of talk to you about, but we'll get into that in here just a second. What I first wanted to point out to you for your website specifically is that here, if you type in AV Roofs to Google, it says that your website is coming soon. But here you are. You have a full-blown website and a beautifully laid out website at that. I absolutely see all the services that you provide and also the service areas. So what I went ahead and did is because I specialize in search engine optimization, and that is specifically for Google. So I went ahead and I plugged in every single city with just the keyword of roofing. And the reason why roofing is because that's your business, right? So first and foremost, you'll see up here actually roofing, Park City, Utah. That is your home base. The first thing that I noticed was that you're not in the Google Map pack, and this is something that is just highly recommended, and the reason for that is simply because when people are going to search for specific services, they have a tendency to not really dig deep through the Google pages and come down here and look for, their specific service and company, or you know down here in the other pages. And so you definitely want to be in this Google Map pack, and I can absolutely help you out with that. That is easy. That is something we can take care of easily. But being that you are based in Park City, roofing Park City, you are already ranked number 4, and you might as well say number 1 because the other 3 are looks like, or 2, excuse me, Yelp and Home Advisor, typically because there's such big referral companies online that they have the tendency to be in those spots. But OnTopRoofing.net, that seems to be your competition, as well as these 3 companies right here. And so I would love to help you out, get you to be right here, number 1. And the way that I can do that is through search engine optimization. So now that we've seen what your home base looks like, let's go ahead and look at one of the second servicing locations. So here, I don't know how to say that, Camas, I think. But here's that page. This is the same keyword, roofing, right? Of course, GMB we've already discussed, but we can go back to that. And I looked through at least the first page, and Alta Vista Roofing is not here. So in my opinion, you want to be ranked number 1 for every single location that you service. So again, something that I can help you out with SEO. And here we are, Oakley, for the keyword of roofing. And so there's definitely Oakley roofing. Okay, so there's some competition in Oakley, but definitely no Alta Vista. And so as you can see, this is part of what I do. I dig deep in Google, and I find all the best places to put a specific business. That way it'll just increase traffic, increase the phone calls that you get for anybody who has any sort of roofing needs. But here's Francis, and I want to say you're number 9. Oh, yep, number 9. Here you are, which is fantastic. It's still the first page, but we can do better. Like, we can get you all the way to number 1 in every single one of these cities. And it really does take a little bit of time, but it's so worth it. Here we are in Heber. No, okay, so nothing in Heber for you specifically. Midway, same thing. So I think you get the gist, right? So here is Midway. Yep, note 910. Okay, yeah, and these are ads, so not here either. And then of course in Salt Lake City, I want to say that I did see it here. Let's see, we have Shingle Pro. Okay, so roofing, trusted roofers. Okay, so and then Salt Lake. So What I want to show you next is just a little tool that literally everybody has access to. It's a plugin here in the Chrome store, and um, this is just the general metrics of your web page right now as it stands. So you'll see here Alta Vista Roofing, Park City. You have one backlink or external link, I should say. So this right here just means that you have one other website out there that has your URL on that page. And so to get competitive, what I would do is I would go and look at all of your competition and see who has the most amount of backlinks. And these backlinks are important because it's like, giving extra power to your website for your business. And so when Google goes and crawls the system, sites that typically have more backlinks, more support, are the ones that have more favor to Google, and that's what also helps kind of climb to the top in that number 1, 2, and 3 spot on the first page of Google. And so currently, like I mentioned, you have one, and what I will do is I will go through your competition and figure out what's the best number, how can we beat them. This is just one way we can beat the competition. And then the other thing that I wanted to talk about is this traffic right here. So it says that that there's currently around 3 people a month looking at your website. There's 3 people looking at your website. That's all that traffic means there. So I would love to see this number go up as well. And of course, just to get more business through the door through your website. That is my main job. And then of course it does touch down on some of the keywords. So obviously roofing is going to be one of them because your business is a roofing business. Utah is a, wow, repeated. Okay, so it repeated 6 times, of course, because that's where you're located. But that's just some other way. I have a different tool that I use for keywords, and that would be part of my keyword research. I will go in and I will figure out what are the keywords that people who are needing general roofing services, how many different ways do they plug that into Google and try to find this web page, right? Maybe they do need maybe they want to replace their roof with metal, or they want to go for a more rusted roof. These would be great keywords as well. Roof repair is probably a top contender, but it's here. But generally speaking, a home page on a website should have roughly around 1,500 words. And I think that if I go ahead and take a look, I can come up with some content here as well. And that again is just to give your web page more power and of course drive more traffic to your website. And more traffic to your website just results in more business for Alta Vista Roofing. And so I hope that you heard some things here that would be beneficial for you in Alta Vista Roofing. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'd love to get on a call with you and we can kind of just discuss what your current marketing plan is for Alta Vista Roofing, and how I can help in the digital realm bring more business to your company. It's really up to you, but I would love to hear back from you in the next day or two. Obviously not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, so maybe Monday we can get together. Let me know, and thank you again for your time. I really appreciate it.